Hello, everyone. Here I'm going to give my honest review of Sales Builder Studio, or SBS for short. It's a Mad Labs research product, which is pretty awesome. It's really easy to use as drag and drop HTML site builder. Some of the best features include number one, for a really low cost of just $97 a month, you can build an unlimited number of websites. And also, number two, they host all of your sites for free. And third, all of their themes are completely responsive, and they look just as impressive on mobile phones and tablets as they do on your desktop or laptop. And you can add as many pages as you want also. So let's get into a few of the details. So here is the opening page after you log in. So we'll create a new site. And they've got a ton of themes you can use over here down the left side. All kind of stuff you can scroll through and pick out what you want, from photography to business related pages, but you can edit them and make them look any way you want. So if you were to use a photography page, you could change out all the images to something different, which would be more to what you're trying to build. And restaurants, again, you can change everything, and you see a little thumbnail of how the image, or the website rather, would look on a cell phone, a smartphone. So just for kicks, I'm going to start with the landing pages. The one I've been using, so I'm used to it, is the one down at the bottom. So open it. They can represent just about any type of business you want with any of these pages. So anyway, you'll get some pop-up tutorials, but first, once you open in here, click the edit button. There we go. As you can see, you're not going to want to use this image, so what we'll do is just click anywhere on the image, and you can see here you can choose background colors. You can link the image to whatever website you want to. You can upload your own image or have a media center. You can choose one of their stock images. They relate to people, nature, animals, etc., all down the line. I'm going to choose an image that I had selected for this. Just for kicks, I'm going to build a little quick site about hashtags. So there's my background image, and then you can edit any element you want. We'll edit the title, and I had chosen a title. Just copy and paste whatever you want in there, and then we've got a subtitle. Edit the subtitle. You can put anything you want in there, and also you can hyperlink these elements to anything you like, and you can create your buttons down, your bullet points rather, down here. Or you can delete an element if you wanted to. If you didn't want the bullet points there, you just exit off and they go away. Just real quick, we'll see what this looks like online. So you go up to the Publish button. You're going to click Update Temporary URL. And just want to name your page, so we'll name it Hashtags. If I can spell. Then they're going to ask to connect to your own domain. You have to click here, even though you're not going to connect it to a domain, which you can do, by the way, if you want to. So we'll say Connect Later. And so now we'll go to Publish it, and you'll see it will give you a URL. This is they host it for you here. So you click there, and this is your URL up top there. You can see the site that we're developing. So we'll go back and edit some more. Okay, so you can edit all that. You can, like I said, you can hyperlink any of those elements to whatever website you want. So for example, let's just hyperlink this one, the title. We'll choose an external URL. Why don't we say, okay, we'll save that and publish again. Go to our URL, click the headline, and there we are, going right to Google. Okay. Some of the other things you can do, you can add as many sections as you want to the pages. by clicking the plus button between the sections, and it'll open up a choice of sections. You can choose any of these different elements you want to use. Just for this one, I've got an article we're going to place in there. So we'll just choose the first one that comes up. And we're going to edit the title first. Okay. And I have a saved article over here. I copied this from someone else. You don't want to do that. You want to use your own content. You don't want to use duplicate content. And we'll paste the subtitle in, or the title rather. I'm going to eliminate a subtitle. I don't think we need that for right now. Oh well, we'll go ahead and put something in there just for kicks. Okay. I'll just call it a hashtag. And then in the article, you can divide up your content between the sections above the image and below the image. So we'll do that. And we're going to edit the first portion. Just insert this in here. Okay, got that. We'll put an image in here. I have another image saved already. This one. And there we go. Now the rest of the article goes down here. It's a long article. I don't really need it all. This is just for demonstration purposes here. So here I'm going to copy and paste this rest of the article in down at the bottom here. And there we are. And we will save it by clicking the publish button. It will update. And we can go look at it. Here's our website. You'll see the article added with our image all down to the bottom. You can add any element you would like. I'm going to add an opt-in page or opt-in form. So the way you add up more sections is between each section you're going to see these plus signs here. So you click that and we'll open up the selection of all the sections you can add in. You can see you can add any of these articles like we did a minute ago, social, call to actions, testimonials, etc. I'm going to use a form, which is just a contact form. We'll place it inside. And to edit, you can, if you wanted to remove the name field, click it, well, where'd it go? You can go down to the X and get rid of it. Now for email, you can connect this with your favorite autoresponder. Go to the form settings, and so you send the form to email or to a mailing list. We'll choose mailing list, and then we configure it. And here are the settings for setup. You can choose your autoresponder you're using. For instance, MailChimp. Then you enter your username and API key. You can find out how to do that if you don't understand that. Just Google search it or go to YouTube. Connect up with your autoresponder. Let's see, what other things can we do here? We can add pages. We'll click the gear button over here and add a page. We'll open a new blank page. We'll call this one, let's call it hashtag 2. And we'll add another page. And then they want to know if you want to link it to the to your menu, which we don't have a menu yet, but they'll create it for us. The website doesn't have a menu. Would you like to create one? Say yes. And then we'll update. And we'll go check it out. See our menu here. Shows the second page we placed on there. Click it, and it goes to our second page, which has no content, but yet anyway. And also, with our menu, you can change the menu name if you want to. You can link it to whatever you want to. You can edit, or you can remove that menu text there. Well, if you would like to check this out and have this for your own. It's really cheap. Like I said, you can add as many websites as you want to, and the websites can be as complex or as simple as you want them. So if you'll click the link in the description below, you can get access to it, or at least find out more about it and see what it takes to build your own online empire with as many websites as you want to place in the webosphere. Thanks for listening, guys.